connection. Also good for 3 days.
There you go. Thank you so much. Round of applause, Ms. Kathy Tan from Cherry Road. Now let's have it to the microphone and let's listen to our friend from IMO Philippines, IMS Asia actually. Before they were called LF Asia, it's in transition still, no? So maybe you can tell us more about that, Mr. Earl Bayona.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us here. Actually, we're really excited because it's our second year to join the World Travel Expo. You may be wondering why IMO is partnering with the World Travel Expo. Simply because we want our travelers to have hassle-free travel, especially when you have exposed industrial pollution. You may have some eye irritations when you travel. You don't want that. No? And the purpose of your traveling is to have a very good experience and to see everything clearly. So we don't know what will happen, so we just want everyone to be safe and ready because IMO is the first aid for eye irritation, and it can always cure some symptoms of eye irritation. Of course, whole day kang nag-travel and your eyes is going to get tired, and there is IMO to keep you going. And we want everyone to have IMO in your pockets, in your travel kits, in your Kikai kits to be specific, so that you will have a hassle-free travel and to have a very good experience in your traveling. And of course, for World Travel Expo, we specifically made a twin pack promo for everyone. So we will give a huge discount if you buy IMO in twin packs, so it's twos. So you're going to have discount for that. It will be available in the World Travel Expo event, and we also have a booth there. We will be going to have fun activities at the booth. So we are inviting everyone to come over and visit our booth so you can get freebies. We have samples, and we have free eye checkup as well. So IMO really wants to be the partners of the millennials, which comprises the 35% of the total workforce as of the moment, and they are the ones who's really on the go. And the millennials should know that there is a certain product that can help them and ease their tired eyes every day. So that's IMO.
And then again, thank you to IMO Philippines for partnering with World Travel Expo for the second year and hopefully for the third year and fourth year and the coming years.
Of course.
There you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Earl Bayona. A round of applause for him. Now let's move on to our official internet connectivity partner for this year, of course, for World Travel Expo. Let's welcome, of course, Charles Julian Tan from Globe My Business.
Thank you. Good morning. So for the World Travel Expo, so it's our first time to actually partner with Asia Events for this event. So we're the official internet connectivity partner for the event. So for the connectivities of the travel agencies when they're going to book, and of course the Wi-Fi for the entire event, Globe My Business will take care of that for you guys, so that not only the ones in the booth but also the customers can have access to the internet while they're browsing the booths in the said event. So you might be wondering what's Globe doing in tourism, in the tourism event. So actually one of the focus of Globe My Business is actually the tourism industry. So we cater to hotels, restaurants, as well as travel agencies, because as we know, most of the travelers right now are millennials and of course the Gen Zs. So what they are looking for before, what the travelers before are looking at is not the same as what the millennials are looking for. So we help enable hotels, restaurants, and of course travel agencies to cater to this market by providing them with affordable business solutions to help improve the customer experience of their customers. So for the event, so we actually have two offers for you guys. So we'll be offering our plan 1499. So that includes already only call and texts to Globe and Touch Mobile and data connectivity. So what's good about this package is that instead of getting one device, you get two. So you get a phone and a tablet. So the phone that you can be availing can be an iPhone, a Huawei, or a Samsung. That can be And it comes already with the free tablet. Second would be we aim to provide also pocket Wi-Fi's for domestic naman. Similar to what they're doing. So this is catered to mga Chinese and Korean travelers. So for the Expo itself, they just have to buy the consumable load that they can share with their customers, and they'll get the free pocket Wi-Fi devices for free. So this one is targeted for hotels as well as travel agencies who want to add additional business to their already in their lineup.
There you go. Thank you so much. Our official internet connectivity partner for this year, we have, of course, Global Business. A round of applause. Thank you. Now let's move on to our friend, of course, from Embassy of Sri Lanka, and we'd like to welcome them again. Actually, this is the second year they joined World Travel Expo. So again, please tell us more about Sri Lanka, and of course, to promote and visit your place as well.
Good morning, I'm Sewati Silva. I'm the Second Secretary of Sri Lankan Embassy. First, I would like to thank Asia Events for inviting Embassy to participate for the second World Travel Expo 2018. And actually, we are happily participate together with the Sri Lankan Tourism Promotion Bureau because we identify Philippines as a new market, and there are, according to our statistical data, there are 17,000 Filipinos last year visited to Sri Lanka. So, and also we found that after we participate because to the World Travel Expo 2017, so we found that the last 2 months the number of Filipinos visit Sri Lanka is drastically increased. So we think that this World Travel Expo 2017 helped us to increase that number. So that's why Sri Lankan Tourism Promotion Bureau will us to participate to World Travel Expo 2018. So in our group, we from Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau, they send different brochures, and we will distribute those brochures, and we will give other information to facilitate your next trip to Sri Lanka. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to our friend, of course, from Embassy of Sri Lanka. And most definitely this year, I think it'll double up, definitely those tourists that will be coming in to visit your place because of World Travel Expo. There you go. Thank you. Again, now at this point, of course, we'd like to hear from our friend from our Platinum sponsor for this year. We have, of course, our friend from Treetop Adventure. A round of applause to Operations Manager, Mr. Robert Gianfranco Rigliorta.
Thank you. Good afternoon, media, organizers, co-sponsors. We are from Treetop Adventure. Of course, you may be wondering what is Treetop Adventure. Sino na po dito nakasakay ng zipline? I believe ziplines are all over, even in Bacolod, Cebu. Well, let me just differentiate Treetop Adventure from, lahat kami zipline. But we are the first motorized zipline in the Philippines. We were established 2009 in Subic and 2010 in Baguio. So we do have 2 sites. Before, we used to have Circulo Verde. However, syempre, ayaw naman namin na nabibilad sa araw yung riders namin or yung mga guests namin. That's why we closed down Circulo Verde. Now, the company is owned, family-owned. So they are, we use like 3 clamping mechanism for our zip lines. So kung sa iba po, it's what we call gravitational, meaning to say, so depende sa bigat ng tao, depende sa laki, ganoon ang bilis ng takbo ng zipline. For Treetop Adventure, since we are the first motorized zipline, constant speed po tayo. So from one tower to another, back and forth, yan po yung ino-offer ni Treetop Adventure. Aside from that, we also have what we call the most exciting ride that we have in Treetop Adventure, which is the tree drop. So mabagal na mabagal lang po to. So you will be hanged 60 feet above the ground, and you will be dropped as fast as 2 seconds po. So you will be down. So masaya siya, exciting siya. Actually, when I started with Treetop Adventure, I have fear of heights, but right now, I can assure you that it's safe. Especially for this kind of business, we do train like, if you're familiar with BOSH, or Basic Occupational Safety and Health, we do have trained personnel even facilitators to facilitate all of our guests. That is why we already have our 10th year this year. We just celebrated last June in Subic. So yun po. Now what do we offer in the World Travel Expo this year? We will be offering like 50% for all-in rides. Ang isang ride po namin would cost like 350, 450, but right now we are just paying for 500 pesos for all of the 5 rides that we have. And then you get to be with nature, and then glide among 3 canopies, especially in Baguio. Kasi right now in Subic we have a rehabilitation, so the Subic will be not operational until December. Of course, safety is our number 1 priority. And not only 50%, because we wanted to welcome everyone. It will be good for 1 year. No black off dates. Even holidays, you can use it. Okay? Wag lang bumabagyo, of course. And there, so you can invite your friends. The ticket is also transferable. You can give it as a gift. So you can only get this in the World Travel Expo in October.
That's right. But actually, Sir Robert, just to make it more exciting to all the media friends that we have here and the bloggers as well, Treetop Adventure is very generous, and Asia Events, of course, is very generous in World Travel Expo, because we will be giving away those Treetop Adventure gift vouchers, 1,000 peso worth each. 2 of those will be given each to one of you guys who are already here with us. So a round of applause for Treetop, guys. You'll be able to experience, the excitement at the Treetop Adventure.
Sorry, I just wanted to add something. And then we also offer team building. So we already catered like a lot of companies. 3 years na ngayon yung team building namin. And we also have, of course, since motorized zipline kami, we also have the only motorized team building in the Philippines. So I invite each and every one of you visit Baguio to be there. Okay naman na ang Baguio ngayon. Still, of course, tumatayo after the typhoon. But right now, lahat naman po ng equipments, everything is safe. And then I believe Marcos Highway just opened this morning kasi doon kami dumaan kanina. And then yun po, I invite you to go there, enjoy, and then even the vloggers for your own.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for our friend from Treetop Adventure. If I may add as well, I would like to mention that later on we'll be doing some raffle, and a friend of course from Globe My Business provided some prizes, exciting prizes for everybody. We'll be giving out, courtesy of Globe My Business, some gift certificates from the Bister Group company. That's right, 1,000 peso worth each, and some travel some travel kits, courtesy of Globe My Business as well. We'll be doing this and we'll be raffling it off in just a bit. So palakpakan din natin our friends from Globe My Business for providing prizes. And our friends from IMO Philippines will be giving away these, of course, gift packs also to everybody. So there you go. Now, before we continue with our friend, more exciting promos coming up from our friends from JTV, I'd like to welcome here at the panelist area, again, our friends from, of course, Magical Holidays. Let's welcome Ms.